วัสดีครับเพื่อนๆสมาชิกของพีทนะครับวันนี้กีตาร์ไทย International มีโอกาสพิเศษครับวันนี้ผมอยู่ที่วังจักรพงศ์นะครับแล้วก็ผมมีโอกาสพิเศษได้พาเพื่อนๆมาพูดคุยกับมือกีตาร์จากอังกฤษนะครับซึ่งก็เครดิตยาวเหยียดเลยครับวันนี้เขามาในฐานะมือกีตาร์ในวงคุณฮิวโก้นะครับก็เดี๋ยวเพื่อไม่ให้เป็นการเสียเวลาพบกับคุณคาเมรอนเลงเลยครับ Hello Cameron.
Hi.
Hey, nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
So first we will start with can you introduce yourself to our members?
Sure. My name's Cameron, as you know. I play guitar with Hugo. I'm a session musician, songwriter, producer. I work with other people. I have my own project. And yeah, I'm from Edinburgh originally in Scotland, but I'm based in London. And I've been over here working on Hugo's new album. And yeah, doing this interview now.
Okay, so what is your music background? What style you play?
I have quite a wide range. Most of the stuff that I play is kind of commercial, kind of rock, pop, but then kind of maybe more traditional blues. Yeah, maybe Eastern influences. And yeah, I studied guitar, music school in England, and yeah, I can change. I'm quite adaptable on the guitar. So yeah, acoustic and electric, mandolin, stringed instruments.
Okay, so you play a lot, many instruments.
Yeah.
Okay, and as we know, you play with Hugo.
Yes.
How did it happen?
He was being managed by an old manager of mine, and I got a phone call asking to go for this audition, and that was in London, and he was signed to Island Records, and went down there, got on well, I was into the stuff and started playing with Hugo, and he then got dropped by his label in the UK, and then Beyonce heard a track, and then he got signed to Rock Nation. So then I continually played and wrote with Hugo then, and then we went in the studio, we recorded some tracks, and I played on some others, some guitar stuff, and then Hugo went to America, now he's back doing the second album here.
Okay, and about working with Hugo.
Yeah.
Any experience you would like to share with us?
None that I could tell you. No, he's great fun. He's one of the quickest writers that I've ever worked with. Very on the ball, and it's easy as well. And the musicians that are around that have been doing this, the producers, they've just been amazing. So everything's been really efficient. When we were in the studio this time, it was just really intense, but really good atmosphere, and we got a lot of work done. Yeah.
And about the music style, the guitar part you play with his new album?
Yes, I actually used one of these on a lot of the record. There's, at the moment, because it still needs to be fully produced, but there's a lot of guitars, and then some of it's stripped back a lot. But there's anything from like kind of country, kind of grass hop, and it's just it's quite a wide range. I didn't actually play as much electric as I would normally do on a record that someone like Hugo would do, which has been great. So I'm kind of lots of finger picking and different vibes. Yeah.
Okay. And you also play with many other artists.
Yeah.
Can you name?
I work with songwriters and producers in Britain. I from time to time work on film scores as well. I did the last Clive Barker film Dread with Jason Rathbone from Twilight. I work with the vaccines, two of the guys that are now in the vaccines. Another band, we all kind of met playing in a band called The New Devices, which was signed to Sony RCA. And yeah, just kind of various things. I just get a call and I go down, do my thing, either live or in the studio. Yeah.
Okay. And you also work as a producer.
That's right.
And also the sideman.
Yeah.
Session musician.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you manage to bring the identity of the artist to the song, to the music?
It's from experience more than anything else. And playing, the more people you play with, the more kind of open-minded, the more things you absorb. And you have to just, it's instinct which comes from just playing. You know, or what you think you know what to feel is right for the artist that you're working with. Might not always be right, but that's why you have a producer who says, no, let's try this instead.
Okay. And you also have your own band, right?
Yeah, that's
the
right.
Cat That Walks Alone.
That's right, yeah.
Cool name.
Thank you.
Okay, can you tell us more about your band?
Right, well, basically it's me, it's kind of single, like one-man show. The name comes from, it's based on the Rudyard Kipling poem Myth, the cat who walks alone. And I wrote a song and a friend called me that I'm kind of quite an independent person, so I can, you know, I'm quite happy to do things on my own. I've just actually been travelling around Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Cambodia. Just when I knew I was doing this session, I thought I'm going to go and see the world, see this part of the world. I've been to Thailand before, but not there. And it's kind of a mixture of kind of indie, alternative rock, but it's got the folk finger picking. I think it's a little bit different from, because it has a heavier element than what most people do with the guitars. I mean, Evan's Throne, the first single, that the main hook is it's quite a rocky song, but the main hook it was done on a ukulele, finger picked, so it's kind of very contrasting ideas. Yeah.
Okay, so you also have a website for your own project, right?
Yeah, there's Facebook, catwalksalone.co.uk, on iTunes, there's some YouTube videos as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And about your song, how did you compose the song?
The past couple of tracks I've done, I've kind of, usually I come up with an idea, either a riff or a hook, and then a melody will naturally fall into place. But with the past two tracks I did, the push-pull, that was done, I think I had a couple of chords, but I started recording the song and then writing it as I was recording it, which is quite unusual. It's not something that I would generally do, but for that song it made sense. And I took a different approach to how I normally would. Normally I'd have the song completely finished, and then the arrangement might change when it comes to recording, but this one was done differently.
Okay. And about the design for the song.
Yeah.
The guitar track or the sound.
Yeah.
Do you have any concept on design?
Sometimes, but that's one of the the hardest or most time-consuming things you do when you record. It's finding the right sound. You might play a part which is really technical, and you get that done quicker. But you try and find sound that fits, that you hear in your head. That can take ages, especially when you're working with synths and keyboard sounds. It's a whole different ballgame. Yeah.
Okay. And in your opinion, what is the ingredient for making a good song for like today music?
In its simplest form, a good melody and a good lyrical refrain. I think without those, the kids might buy it, but they won't be listening to it in 5 years. Yeah, a good melody, paramount. Yeah.
And about the arrangement for the music part, how to make it like different and unique.
I don't think you. I think if you're setting out to do something different, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. As a musician, when you start off, you know very little, and then you listen to more music, and then you build up a library, and then you maybe find your style of sound. But I thought that with my own project, I thought this sounds a bit different. This is the way in which I'm approaching it. I didn't think, right, I'm going to do this because it's different, because I think that's the wrong way. It's a good song is a good song regardless, whether it be Britney Spears or whoever. If the song's strong, then it doesn't matter. You can put anything else around it. Yeah.
So be yourself.
Yeah. Don't try too hard. Yeah. Plus, no one will think you're genuine if you're trying too hard.
Yeah. Okay. And about the gears you use?
I have my main acoustic guitar is a Martin D18 from '76, which is just phenomenal sound, but it's too fragile really for playing live. So I have a Yamaha FG180 from '72. It was a cheap guitar when it came out. It was quite collectible. It's got a laminate body, which it doesn't resonate as much as an expensive guitar. But it sounds great. I have a Telecaster 52 reissue, which is kind of my main electric. Gibson Les Paul, Gibson Melody Maker, and been playing the Kentucky mandolin for the past year, and Japanese P bass from '86, which took me a while to find. Kind of the year in which it was made was kind of a special year. So I kind of went looking for that, and that's amazing. I use a Marshall TSL 602, but I actually prefer the Fender DeVille's, the 2x12s. The only thing they're kind of either off volume or they're just they're very, very loud, so you can't really have them in quiet spaces. So that's why I don't use them that often, or I have one in my house. I use various effects pedals. I love them, electro harmonics.
So creating a sound.
And this is my first resonators, Caribou one. This all over Hugo's records. Fantastic sound. I can't stop playing it. It feels really nice and it's very loud as well. And it has its own frequency range, so kind of you don't need to do anything to the sound. It doesn't get in the way of the other instruments or the guitars. So very pleased with it.
Okay. And what kind of music you listen to at the moment?
Well, I put on my iPod when I was doing traveling around here. I put on a lot of kind of stuff, new stuff or new old stuff. So for the past 6 weeks, I've been listening to Creedence. I've got the new Grimes album. She's she's cool American. She does everything on GarageBand. She's got this ethereal voice. My favourite bands: Guns N' Roses, Slash, Simon and Garfunkel, Interpol, American band. I'm kind of quite open-minded. A bit Miles Davis. Can't think off the top of my head anything else. British rock. Not Nickelback, nothing like that.
Okay.
Okay,
and any project you're working on?
Well, I think there's maybe some stuff to do with Hugo's stuff. Other than that, the catalogue's alone. I'm going back in the studio, writing, recording a new
The last one. What is the most important thing that guitarists should pay attention to, but they are not?
Yeah, other musicians. The other musicians you play with, if you don't listen to them, then don't bother playing in a band.
Yeah.
To be able to listen to the other guys, it's what makes you a better player. And always play with people that are better than you. That's the best way to learn.
Yeah, so you learn from them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Sure,
Cameron.
thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
โอเคครับก็เพื่อนคงจะสนุกกันนะครับแล้วก็เดี๋ยวมาตามดูกันว่ากีตาร์ไทย International จะพาเพื่อนๆไปคุยกับใครอีกนะครับวันนี้ก็ผมต้องขอบคุณวังจักรพงศ์สำหรับสถานที่สวยๆณที่นี้ด้วยนะครับแล้วเดี๋ยวเจอกันใหม่เทปหน้าสวัสดีครับ
Sorry for myself right now, I'll say never again. There's a cold wind blowing in my mind, I can tell. But it's all I need to know. All I need to know. Started off with best intentions, needing to unwind from the chaos that was in my day to wash this dirty mind. But I knew that as the hours grew on, it didn't feel quite right. It was on the verge of turning into a great British night. There's a cold wind blowing in my mind, and I can tell. But it's all I need to know. All I need to know. My girlfriend asked me what went on, and I said I don't know. Some girl she spiked my drink and threw me in as I was about to go. My girlfriend turned to me, she said you're lying. I can tell you wanna be with you, make you feel something else instead. Still really hurts from the drinking that I did last night. I wish I'd just stayed in. Feel sorry